Hello and welcome all the viewers into new episode of your show around Kuwait, where every episode we are showcasing the most recent events and focusing on the trending occasions. Of course, I'm your host Abdulatif Lanizi, and today I'm joined with my co-host and colleague Sarah. So hello and good evening, Sarah.
Hello, Abdulatif, and great welcome to all our viewers, where we'll be shedding light on different topics, of course, and inspiring topics. But first of all, let's start with our first headline.
For the headlines for today, we actually have some interesting topics. Of course, we're going to have three. And for the first headline, we have the Grand Festival, Cultural Festival, and celebrating Kuwait's rich heritage and diversity. I think it's one of the most topics that we are really interesting at, especially when we have this cultural and heritage connection. So I'm really excited for it, let's say.
Yes, of course. And our second headline will be the Global Marketplace of Diversity and Collaboration and the Arabic Products Expo. Of course, when we're talking about our Arabic products, I think everyone would be gathering in this kind of expo, of course.
This expo and this exhibition is going to be, let's say, filled with excitement of people who are trying, let's say, to reach and have some products that sometimes or most of the time is not going to be available. So we're going to go into it during the topic itself. And for the third topic, we have the Scientific Center, let's say, the enhancing encounter with the animal kingdom. Let's say it's a place full of joy for the family members and for the children. And this also we are really excited to talk about. And for your viewers, we will continue for the first topic, but after this report, so stay tuned.
National Museum offers a captivating journey into the nation's sea heritage. Through a combination of artifacts, performances, and educational initiatives, the exhibition vividly evokes Kuwait's deep-rooted connection to the sea. Spanning various historical periods from the Stone Age to the present day, the exhibition showcases archaeological finds that illuminate Kuwait's seafaring past. Visitors are treated to insights into the profession of diving and shipbuilding, alongside tales of ancestors who navigated the waters with skill and courage.
Today we are exhibiting what we're calling ships and sailing through the ages in Kuwait's history. We have artifacts from the Bronze Age, from Neolithic, from different time periods in Kuwait's history. And we have fish hooks from the Bronze Age. We have decorations. We have both models from the Hellenistic period, and we also have stuff from the. We also have artifacts from the more modern history of Kuwait. And in the end, I wish you will have a very nice and well-educated journey through the history of Kuwait.
Today we're opening an exhibition about the history of sailing throughout the ages, from the Stone Age up until modern day Kuwait. And we just want to take you on a journey to showcase you the objects that were affiliated with sailing, from ancient artifacts that were excavated in Felicia up onto the building of the boom and how the ships were made. And you're going to go out throughout the exhibition and you're going to experience that chronology of history.
Central to the exhibition are carefully crafted models of naval ships, providing a tangible glimpse into Kuwait's sea traditions. Accompanying these displays are tools and equipment once utilized on sea voyages and diving expeditions, offering a hands-on understanding of ancient sea practices. The exhibition not only aims to inform the public, but also seeks to engage school students, fostering an appreciation for Kuwait's rich history among the younger generation. By showcasing discoveries from excavation missions, such as those at the Slabia site and Felica Island, the exhibition brings to light the ongoing efforts to study and preserve Kuwait's maritime heritage. The exhibition was part of the El Grain Cultural Festival. Organized by the National Council for Culture, Arts and Letters, this exhibition stands as a testament to Kuwait's enduring Kuwait Sea legacy. Through its immersive experience, it celebrates the seamanship and exploration that have shaped the nation's identity over the centuries.
Dear viewers, as we headline our first headline, of course, Abdulatif, we're talking about the Grain Culture Festival, which is annually, let's say, it's organized by the National Council for the Culture, Arts and Letters in Kuwait, of course.
This event has actually been anticipated for a lot of people, especially people who are, let's say, more connected to culture, art and letters here in Kuwait. It shows the national history. It shows everything that's been made. I mean, we heard at the first of this remarkable report, and thanks for everyone who was in cast of this report, that there was an artifact from the Bronze Age. So this thing is actually something big.
Yes.
Why? Because having an artifact being preserved and being saved for this time, until this moment, is actually something tremendous and big. And of course, for the National Council for Culture, Art and Letters, organizing this remarkable event, we got to say thank you. And they always do a remarkable event. But this festival also offers a diverse range of and different activities from different fields. I mean, we talk about performances, we talk about a remarkable experience for all of the attendees, and I think that this is, let's say, the destination that should be highlighted and marked, as we are doing here at our show around Kuwait.
Yes.
For the tourists who comes in here,
Yeah.
they don't want to, let's say, play and go to the parks because they have that their country, but they want to see something connected to our culture. So this is the annual event. This is the thing that we need to show it to the world. And congratulations. It was remarkable.
Of course, and as you have mentioned, Abdul Latif, this kind of festival that offers different culture activities, whether we're talking about dance performance or poetry readings, exhibitions, and theatrical productions, which I think it's much needed to have such an entertainment and such a thing, mostly when we're talking about culture in Kuwait, for, as you have mentioned, for different visitors and for people maybe out there that are living in Kuwait that have no idea about this kind of annual festival, of course.
And actually, this is what we want as to when we call the tourists, when we call the touristic enterprises to have more touristic places here in Kuwait. This is actually what we need the most. I mean, of course, thank you for the great job for all of the events and for all of the amazing places that they did. Thank you one more time. And also, they are having a great job for all of the other governmental entities, let's say, increasing the connection with our culture and heritage. Because when we talk about this event, we're actually talking about something remarkable in a wide range, as you mentioned. I mean, there is some poetry reading. There are some performances, dances.
Yeah.
This is what we need here in Kuwait the most.
Yeah.
I mean, we are seeing, we are observing the great enhancement for the studio house, the great upgrades that have been coming to, let's say, to Mubarakiyah. MashaAllah, it's amazing.
Yes.
الصفات بيت الصفات and Safat area in Mubarakiyah also, all of it are remarkable. So when we talk about that, we need to talk about the Heritage Village.
Yeah.
The Heritage Village, they are giving us a remarkable experience. And what I want to say to our viewers is that please take your kids. They are connected to the phone and technology for way than they're supposed to. Take them to these places. Let them be more connected, because unfortunately, when I see when I go to see my nephews and see my relatives, when I see their kids, they have nothing in common with our culture and heritage.
Yeah.
You see that, Sarah, also,
yeah, of
right?
course, especially with the new generation, of course.
Of course. So we need them to be more connected. Like, I don't think they wear dishdash anymore. I don't think they do it.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Let's take them to these places, because It is really amazing for the new generation. It is really amazing, especially for social media. Let's try to promote that for once.
Yeah.
Let's try to take some videos, put it in trending for social media. Let the people more eager to come, because it is crowded, this event. But we need it to be more crowded, because it is worth it. And we have more places like Suda House, like Mubarakiyya, like Abdullah Salim Cultural Center. Also, it is an amazing place connected to the history here in Kuwait.
Yeah.
So let's give it a shot.
Of course, yes, Abdul Latif. And don't forget that the Heritage Village, people who ever visit there, they have, you can experience the traditional Kuwaiti
Yes.
customs, crafts, and lifestyle throughout there. And I think, as you have mentioned, that a lot of people, whether we're talking about the new generation or elder people, they might want to get that kind of memories, a new memory time with in the village of Heritage, of
Like
course.
souvenir also, do you
Yeah.
mean? Yeah, like souvenir. It's got to be amazing, really. If you go there, if you see like there's a craftsman and trying to show or like they crafted something really amazing with their hand, and it's really got to be amazing when you have some souvenirs. I don't know if they give that, or of course I think they sell it, and
Yeah.
it's also a good way to, let's say, support the young entrepreneurs. But also at the event itself, you would see that there is the way that they used to build the old ships. You will see the pictures. You will can have some information, extract some information with the organizers over there, and they can tell you, because I don't think it was as easy as right now. I mean,
Yeah.
right now everything is being built with machines.
Of course.
I mean, all of it. I mean, here we're just operating the machines, but everything been built. I mean, you saw how car been made. I mean, it's an assembly line. So I think also for ships. Before, I think it was more fun. I know it was
it's
more
more
tiring.
into hard times. That's
Yeah, but it's got to be way fun. Like when we build with other people, it's got to be really amazing. We need to show either our like, let's say the next generation, our kids, how it's been built. Like life wasn't this easy as before. Right now everything is easy.
each time has its own people, let's say.
Yeah,
Back then it's totally different than nowadays.
positives and negatives.
We didn't have
Yeah.
that kind of technology back then, like right now.
Technology is a bliss. I'm not gonna lie. Technology is a bliss. Everything we can make it, and we can work it out really fast.
Yeah.
But there is some downsides of it, and I know it's not like the downsides like before. Before, life was really hard.
Yeah.
The only good thing that we were more socialized and we were more connected to other people. And I know life was, like, let's say, more happier, but now life is more productive. Life is
Yes.
more, let's say, awareness. People
Yeah.
are more aware.
Yeah, of course.
And we can talk about that in a whole episode, but this time it's about the event, and I think that the event was actually amazing. Seeing the artists, seeing the performances and dances,
Yeah.
be more connected. It's not for the tourists or the next generation, it's for everyone.
Yes.
I mean, even when we talked about having souvenirs, having memories, it's got to be something really amazing, especially with the weather at these days. Please, in summer, you're gonna hate going outside,
Yeah.
but this time, let's appreciate it. Yeah.
Of course, and Abdul Latif, beside what we have mentioned, there's a lot of artists and performers that around the world are invited to this kind of festival, where they share. I think when you're having different artists and performers from different countries, we're talking about more different cultures. So we're sharing
Yeah.
more diverse cultures from different countries around the world, which is, I think it's really amazing to share. Each person has his own culture. Even if sometimes you're in the same country, you might have a different culture than mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still got to be like every culture is a way unique. But all of the cultures, as I think, they are connected because life was a little bit similar. I know that we don't have, like, let's say, the same boundaries.
It might
mean,
be different
everything's
traditions.
close. Yeah, for the diverse thing, I think, and I saw a lot of videos like 30 and 40 years ago, how we used to dive and how we used, let's say, to collect pearls and how we used to fishing. It was different. It was tremendous, I'm not gonna lie. So having this connection into this event, meet other divers, meet other people, having more information of things how we used to be, and we meeting divers now, it's got to be really amazing. I have my experience on diving. I took the scuba diving only once. I wish if I can like repeat it, but we don't have the time.
Yeah.
So it's got to be one of the most unique things in an event where we can bring all of the things together. It was smart by the National Council for Culture, Art and Letters. It was really a smart move in a grain festival. Like we do this time something unique, different, but yet more connected to the old times. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's got to be, as always, as amazing. So please keep it alive. We don't make it annual, like let's make it for every 6 months, because we miss it a lot, actually.
And I think a lot of people should change from time to time. Since it's happening annually, people would be more curious to visit it. If you had it, I think, more like less than annually, every day you have to go there or to visit, it's available. I think people would have not that kind of curious moments to visit. When you're having it annually, it's once in a lifetime or once in a year, let's say. So I think people would be more interested in order to visit. And the Grain Culture Festival enhances the Kuwait's global reputation as a hub of creativity and innovation, of course.
True, by the craftsmen, by the art, by the remarkable work that you see, that you will see that this place is actually a hub for creativity, for innovation, for that you think that, okay, there is no, let's say, the latest progress that we have in the world. I mean, we have our own fairground about that. We have our own shows about that. But this time, we're showing you how we used to live, how we are been developed through time, how the remarkable work that been really hard for other nations, it was easy for us because we are smart, so we are have our own innovations on it. So it is an amazing way to show it like a hub for the world. But it's really remarkable when we are really proud of it.
Yes.
We are seeing it. We are really proud of the work that we used to be for life before. Our culture and our heritage is actually remarkable. Is actually remarkable for either ways, when it becomes in a coastal areas connected to the sea or near to the deserts, more to the old heritage, for like say for the tribes, for Bedou, let's say. In each way it was remarkable. So there are exhibitions, there are festivals like a grain, they connected together where you can see everything, where you can have and observe everything how we used to be for life. Because life before, the heart was one, the mind was one, but the way we used to live the life, it was like, let's say, similar but yet different.
Yes, of course.
This is the most unique thing that we have here in Kuwait. I mean, my grandfather told me many times how life we used to be, my uncles and my dad. So it always got to be really unique. It's always. So this is one of the most remarkable things that we have to show it to the world, to our, let's say, to our brothers, to our children, and we are proud of it.
Of course.
This is it,
yeah. With that, we're showcasing the best of the Kuwaiti and international culture. This festival enriches the culture landscape, of course. And I think, as you have mentioned, Abdul Tayyib, back then is totally different than nowadays. I would ask you, what would you prefer? Would you prefer nowadays, or would you prefer back then 10 years ago?
I would pick things from nowadays, and I would pick some things from the old days. I mean, from nowadays, the technology is really good. I mean, we can cook food. I mean, all of the food that we have is healthy. Okay, everything that we have is actually in a way unique. Okay, now we have less organic food. Before it was all of it organic. People needs to know that everything was organic. Now we have less organic, but yet the technology for the kitchen, the technology for life, it was easier. But I wish if we can have like more of the social life, more of the social world from before. And of course we are actually having it. We actually, through this festival, and thank you for the Grain Festival, because thanks to that, ba'd Allah, after Allah, we have this two connection. We have this life through these festivals and through the regular life.
We're engaging more, of course.
Yeah.
And of course, Abdul Latif, with that, dear viewers, that was our first topic. We're gonna head into our report and we'll be back.
The Arab Products exhibition held at the Kuwait International Fairground marked a significant milestone in promoting international trade and cultural exchange. The event, which garnered substantial attention, witnessed a diverse and sizable audience, including individuals from various nationalities. This amazing turnout underscored the exhibition's success in attracting both local and international interest. Over 180 companies representing a mix of local and foreign enterprises actively participated in the exhibition. The presence of companies from Egypt, Lebanon, Syria, Palestine, Jordan, and notably Kuwait itself contributed to the event's rich tapestry of cultural and economic diversity. These companies showcased a wide array of consumer products, creating a platform for cross-cultural dialogue and economic collaboration. The exhibition not only served as a marketplace for diverse goods, but also facilitated networking opportunities for businesses from different regions. This collaborative environment fostered the exchange of ideas, expertise, and potential partnerships. The event's success was evident not just in the number of participating companies, but also in the positive reception from attendees. In conclusion, the first Arab Products exhibition in Kuwait emerged as a vibrant hub for commerce and cultural exchange. Its ability to attract a diverse range of companies and visitors underscored its importance in fostering international cooperation and showcasing the economic potential of the participating nations. The event laid a strong foundation for future editions, promising continued growth and success in promoting cross-border collaborations.
Welcome back, our viewers. Continuing our episode, but with our second topic for today. It's all of it connected. It's all of it, let's say, there's a huge connection between the topics for today. This time we have more cultural exchange. We have but with other countries, because in the Kuwait International Fairground we have the Arabic Products Fairground exhibition. On this, drawing together a diverse audience representing a multitude of nationalities, over 180 companies, all of it in one place for the Arabic products, where everyone can go and they can take whatever they want for their house and for themselves in only one place. So I think that is one of the most remarkable places that you can have for more socializing, because in the last topic we were talking about we need more socializing, and here we have it. So it's got to be really amazing to delve into this topic.
Of course, and Abdul Latif, always the fairground has these kind of expos, let's say, engaging with different nationalities and different countries in Kuwait, of course, with a dynamic of a mix of cultures. When we're talking about, as you have mentioned already, we're talking about different nationalities from all around the world. So we're sharing different cultures, different traditions, and we're creating this kind of atmosphere where we're talking more about international, worldwide, like countries all around.
Yeah.
And I think it's really interesting where you might share from different countries with other people that things that they might not know, whether we're talking about culture or tradition, of course.
Yes, and when I mentioned the over 180 companies, like it's Arabic companies, like you have from Morocco, from Syria, from Algeria, from Egypt, from like all over the Arabic world. These companies showing the products that they have, showing let's say what they have for here in Kuwait to change and maybe to recreate something at your house, because all of these products as I think is for the house, for home, for the kitchen, preparing for Ramadan, as we know that Ramadan is really close. Everyone is actually gathering everything. So having these companies that rich with culture, rich with let's say the Arabic soul, to mix it up at your home, to have this changing the atmosphere at your house.
Yeah.
This got to be really unique because we're not going to talk, for me, I'm not going to talk more about the cultural exchange. I'm going to give you like what we really need. We need actually more things from other cultures, Arabic cultures here at your house. This is what got to be really amazing. And supporting the young entrepreneurs, because having from these companies, some of it are going to be really small companies. Some of it are really needing the support. So when we have this noble cause to support other people, and also in one place, everything that you're going to need in one spot, this has got to be really unique also.
Of course, Abdulatif, especially as you have mentioned, we're talking about different countries like Egypt, Syria, Lebanon, Palestine, and Jordan. When they're having, and Kuwait, of course, where they spotlight on these kind of countries all around the world, I think each country has its own unique touch. And it's different to one to another when we're talking about culture and traditions. And I think a lot of people out there, they would prefer to have, let's say, kind of special, unique pieces in their own place, of course. And I think this would be kind of, let's talk more about heritage, but from a different side of countries, of course.
Yeah. I mean, we're talking about heritage that you bring in your home. I mean, this is the unique thing. And here we love the let's say the Lebanon decorations. We love the Lebanese kitchen, the way they've been made, the Syrian, the Palestinian. It's really unique. So and all of us, we know that our favorite place is actually the kitchen, not because of it's where food it's been made, no, but it's actually where you can always see your mother there, or you can see that the people who are taking care of you are there. So having this place to spoil, having this place to put everything that you got on it, it's got to be really amazing. So when we talk about this event itself, we can bring all of the things that you love, everything that you not specifically you need, but you're gonna love to see every day, either like for the living room, for your house, for yourself, some of it for the things that you need, because this product is for everything.
Yes.
Okay, but mainly the things that you can prepare for your house. So when you have this diverse and this cultural exchange, but in one home, it's got to be really amazing, because I need to mention something about that. There was one person, Nabil Gharabelli. We met him in person. Mr. Nabil, he is a traveler. He traveled from a different place from the world. He traveled to Mexico. He traveled to Spain. He traveled to Morocco. He traveled to everywhere. So you will see that he has a Shirazi living room, and the other one there, it's Morocco, and you will see that he has some places that's really amazing. The culture exchange that this is house, I mean, let's say we can make almost the same thing at your home from this event.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, you see what I'm pointing at, because this is a good way to go to have some connection with other people. Even if you are building some company, you can go there to, let's say, having more ideas, connecting. Even if you want to build or you want to open a business, go there. You can ask questions, Sarah. If you want to open something, you can have the answers, and it will help you.
Yes, and Abdulatif, don't forget that always the fairground, a lot of people wait for it from time to time annually, because they're having different expos. Let's talk more about that, and especially when we're talking about expos that are more internationally and different countries around the world, when they're having special, unique, creative pieces where you might not find any other place, and especially in the fairground, of course.
And mentioning of the annual fairgrounds, we have the perfume fair exhibition. But this is the most anticipated event.
Yes.
People that I know personally. My mom is from Saudi Arabia, so I have my uncles from there. I have my relatives. All of them, they actually come here to Kuwait just for that. But we have one of the most remarkable events with this one, which is we have the home renovation annual event. This annual event for the fairground, it brings hundreds of companies. Starting from zero, starting from asking an engineer to, let's say, to plan your house, until the last moment when you take the key, the color of the key that you want. from phase 1 to phase 100
Yeah.
for your house, all of it in one place. So International Fairground, they actually sets up this event for everyone, especially for the people here in Kuwait, and people from all over the world, companies from all over the world, and people from different countries come here just to observe and to have information.
Yeah.
This event has the same idea if you want products, but in a more unique way, the Arabic cultural, the Arabic traditional products, if you want to have it. I mean, even if you don't want to buy anything, even if you already had everything for Ramadan, go there to pleasant your eyes, let's say, to pleasant your eyes.
And I know, yeah, a
through the
lot of people
colors.
would go there just to entertain themselves, walking around,
True.
seeing different pieces. They might take some of the ideas from different cultures and
Yeah.
different countries and creating their own, or let's say they would put their own touch with two different cultures together.
Yes, and
Yeah.
it is really in a more unique way how we have this event. And of course, I got to say to the International Fairground, to all of the entities who are behind this remarkable event, thank you one more time for this great and most tremendous event, because we love it here in Kuwait. And for everyone, take your kids, or don't take them if you don't want to. If you feel that you want to renovate, if you feel that you want to buy these products from yourself, go and have fun. And thank you one more time.
Of course, with that, Abdulatif, that was our second topic. We're going to head to a break and we'll be back.
The Scientific Center in Kuwait is a one-of-a-kind institution in the Middle East, bringing together three fantastic sections all under one roof: the aquarium, the Discovery Hall, and an IMAX cinema hall. But that's not all. The center also houses a museum that delves into the history of shipbuilding, a vital industry of the past.
One of Kuwait's leading centers under KFAS, Kuwait's Foundation of the Advancement of Sciences. I'm here today to talk to you about our amazing attractions here at the center. As most of you may know, we have three attractions: the aquarium, the Discovery Place, and the IMAX.
The aquarium is the standout feature of the Scientific Center. It offers visitors a chance to explore three distinct environments found in the Arabian Peninsula: the sea, the coast, and the desert. Here, you'll find a range of local wildlife, from marine creatures to animals and native plant species. The highlight of the aquarium is a massive 1.5 million liter tank that's home to deep-sea wonders like sharks and groupers. What sets it apart is the live feedings performed by skilled Kuwaiti divers, making it an exciting and educational experience. One of the most intriguing attractions is the oil wells exhibit. Here, visitors of all ages can simulate the process of drilling for oil, operate seismic survey trucks, and learn how oil is transported and loaded onto tankers using pipelines and valves. It's an engaging and enjoyable way to understand the importance of the oil industry. The Scientific Center also serves as a historical treasure trove. It's where you can find the Fadl al-Khair Dhow, the last surviving original ship from the pre-oil era. In essence, the Scientific Center is a destination where science, nature, and history converge to offer a unique and educational experience. It reflects Kuwait's commitment to science, culture, and its maritime heritage, preserving the country's rich history for present and future generations to cherish.
Welcome back, our dear viewers. Continuing our episode with the third topic for today. This topic is more connected to the family, only the family members, or let's say for everyone who's curious into, let's say, knowing more about the animal kingdom in all of the parts that we are loving the most. Of course, for today's topic, we'll have for the third topic we have the scientific center, a remarkable place for the family, especially for kids, where they can have this memorable moment that they always will cherish and will thank you, their parents, their siblings, the people who took them there. These memories are the most, let's say, precious to the kid, and going to the aquarium, going to the scientific center has got to be one of the most unique things. So we are going into this topic and we are really excited for it. Right, Sarah?
Of course, Abdulatif. And we're talking about Scientific Center. I think Scientific Center is open for everyone out there, whether we're talking about families, we're talking about kids. And you know what, Abdulatif, I know a lot of people that are a membership in the Scientific Center, where they weekly visit the Scientific Center, especially when you're having kids. I know a lot of people, they're a membership, of course.
So they give you some information and you can help us with it, right?
Yes.
Okay. For the Scientific Center, I actually visited a lot. We had some great memories over there, where you can go and have this remarkable place on the mini zoo. What we have there is a remarkable place where you can see some different animals we're not gonna see at any other places. But these animals, we're talking about animals with, let's say, special skills. At that, the mini zoo over there, or let's talk more about having more information about the aquarium, where you can have this more wild sea life and how it's be really extraordinary, where you can have the different experience about these animals, what's are the special on it, what's not. So for the beautiful things that you are seeing, it's not only for the kids, but take the kids so it can actually enhance and let's say upgrade how smart they are. They are smart, I know, but they need to know more about it. And please take the, let's say, the tablets, take the technology, take them over there. I mean, for the whole of today's episode, for all of the topic, take them to these places and take the tablet from them. I know they're gonna get really angry. I'm scared too. It's okay. Just go and let them have fun, because once they go there, they're gonna have the time of their life. I'm not gonna lie, because I still remember it and I'm still having a really great
and
moment.
we can visit also nowadays, even if we get elder age, you can visit. Of course, one of the entertainment places is the Scientific Center, plus you're educating yourself and you're teaching, if you have kids, you're teaching your kids. It's such an amazing experience. I remember back then when it opened, the Scientific Center, when we used to visit, it was a small place more into aquarium. Then it started expanding and getting bigger and bigger.
Until this moment.
And we're having, yes, of course, and we're having different species, whether we're talking about, let's say when they had the penguins over there, we never thought that we would see penguins in Kuwait, of course.
Ah, yeah.
And I think there's a lot of species out there.
Also, when you can have the experience to give the fishes some food and you can see them eat it, it's got to be always unique.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people, as you have
Even
mentioned, they would dive and with the fishes or with the sharks. I would never do it, but people would go there and explore the wildlife of the aquarium itself with the fishes, of course.
Yes. Yeah. Because when we talk about this place, having these remarkable experience, but yet when you first go inside, you will see that there is a huge board of different informations about the animal kingdom, about time, about space. And I mean, this place is actually for everything.
Yeah.
The location of its place, is actually the most unique. But you know what I love the most? I'm grown, man, okay? I don't go there for the aquarium, because I went there like hundreds of times.
Yeah.
What I love the most is the walk track outside.
You'll be jogging outside, especially in winter.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's not the fun thing.
Yeah.
The fun thing is wherever you go, you will see the law of physics. There is different places on the ground. You will see that this time they will show you how they used to know time. And there is the sign, there is the marks on the ground, and they can tell you how to show time. I love when I go there, and it worked. I actually tried and it worked. There is another place show you how a person, like there's two seats with, let's say, two walls, curved walls behind them facing each other,
Yeah.
really far away. If you whisper, the person from the whole other place will hear you.
Hear
The
you,
person
yeah.
in the middle will not hear you.
Yeah.
They will show you how law of physics works. There is another place of the ringing bells, how they used to work. The place, all of it is unique. I mean, they used the whole space in like everything.
Yeah.
I mean, it is one of the most amazing places. Like how much I can describe it for you, Sarah, or for my dear viewers. You need to go there and to see how everything is worked, because it's worked magically.
Yes,
I'm not
of
gonna
course.
lie.
And I think a lot of people have visited already. It's called the Scientific Center, where they share a lot of things, whether we're talking about the ecosystem and so
Yeah.
on. And especially also they have IMAX cinema. I think they are offering a lot of things. It's expanding time by time. And I think when the expansion finishes at the end, it has different things, whether, as you have mentioned, people would jog around the Scientific Center, people would explore inside the aquarium,
Yeah.
or people would check the IMAX cinema, ecosystem movies. There's a lot of different entertainment things. You would spend your day from the morning till night, and I think you would have different activities.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Thank you for mentioning the ecosystem in wildlife movies, because we love to go to the movie.
Mm-hmm.
We love to go and watch and have some popcorn. So what about you take that to watch really remarkable movies of how life is going in the animal kingdom, because it is an animal kingdom, and there is a system and there is life. So not everything is like a jungle. There is actually system. There is
Actually, Abdulatif, it's not just the animal kingdom. It's more into we're talking about
Everything.
science.
Yeah.
Yes.
Astronomy.
Yeah.
Everything. You will actually see something magical, because when I went there, and what I actually love the most, and I don't know why I didn't go through with it, is always wanted to be like an astrophysicist.
Yeah.
I always, because I love astronomy. I love space and how
Yeah.
is it working, the time relative, everything, space time, the Einstein theories. I actually love it, and one of the most remarkable movies, and I recommend it, the Interstellar movie, magical.
Yeah.
So the Scientific Center giving you all the information that you want. You can see the aquarium, you can see the penguins, you can see the clever parrot who solve puzzles, who the amazing color on it, the fluffy llama that you can go and touch the woolly wool out of it, and
Yeah.
it is really amazing and unique experience for the family, for the kids, and even for the grown-ups. You can go there, you can have this remarkable experience.
Of course, and you can experience different activities over
Yeah.
there, as we have mentioned. There's a lot of things in the Scientific Center. I think most of the people has been there or visited, but as
Yeah.
soon as it's done with its own expansion, I think it would be amazing. Especially the location of itself is in the middle of the sea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when we mention the location itself, it's got to be really unique.
Yes.
Okay, I think that we're almost out of time. So in conclusion, let's give it a shot and talk about what we have for today. What we have for today is actually a grand festival, cultural festival. Thank you for this remarkable place, for the cultural center, for having this remarkable place where you can have this cultural and heritage connection. It was a really unique place, and thank you.
Of course, and our second headline was the global marketplace of diversity and collaboration in the Arabic Products Expo, where we're talking about 180 different countries. They have shared all their culture and traditions in that expo.
Yes, it was really a unique event, and
Yeah.
we actually had fun talking all about it. And for the third topic, we had the Scientific Center, where we're just talking about it, the enhancing and the amazing experience that you can have for all of the family members, where you can have fun in every corner of this magical place. For all of the organizers over there, for all of the staff who are working there, if you are watching, thank you 3 times for the remarkable work that you are doing, for the smiles. No one ever complained about this place.
Yes.
And it's always been the most amazing, remarkable places that you can have memorable time on it, for the kids, for everyone. And
Yes.
even the restaurants over there, amazing restaurants. I'm not gonna lie.
Of course, yes, indeed. With that, dear viewers, we have reached into an end of our episode on Around Kuwait. Hope to see you soon with a new episode. See you soon.
And of course, we would see you for the next time. Stay safe and goodbye for now.